Hello everybody and welcome back to Faeria. I thought we'd play another game, and for this purpose I have updated the orange deck that I played a little bit with before, the one based off combat damage from the creatures. And this is a type of deck that you see now and again on ranked play, and I mean the idea is simple: to utilize combat abilities such as these and other similar abilities to deal direct damage to the opponent. And I have added a Devouring Plant for defensive purposes, Cypher's Wrath, great card in this general deck idea, Rebel Slinger, Cypher's Fodder, Grimguard, Malevolent Spirit, Shedding Brute, Firestorm for defensive purposes, Last Nightmare also, great to be able to remove large threats, Scourge Flame, Spectre, and Battle Rager. Now, the only thing I'm a bit worried about with this deck is that it does require 3 deserts and 3 mountains in order to play the Scourge Flame Spectre, and that's a lot. And it's a bit expensive, so I need to gather Faeria, so I don't know how this will fare against the Yellow Rush decks that are very popular in the meta right now. But we'll see, won't we? Let's just try it out. Okay, here we go. And this is not a great starting hand. I think I'll redraw. I would prefer to get something to play on the first turn. Rebel Slinger is perfect. So, Rebel Slinger and end turn. Explore card comes out. And a red tile and a Rebel Slinger. Now I could place a Cypher's Fodder down, but I think that getting here and gathering some Faeria and then using a Cypher's Wrath on that Rebel Slinger to prevent the opponent from gathering Faeria is the decent thing to do here. Or perhaps not decent, but the reasonable thing to do. And let's end turn. So a Rebel Slinger and a mountain. We could be facing a deck similar to our own here. Another mountain, yeah, that's absolutely possible. And a Cypher's Wrath, yeah, okay. So the Cypher's Fodder is actually fine for an answer to the Bloodsinger. Of course, another Cypher's Wrath could take this out, so let's hope that does not happen. 2 cards in hand, one could be a Cypher's Wrath, but the chances aren't high for that. And I would be fine with trading these 2 creatures, because the Cypher's Fodder has very little value beyond the Last Word effect, but the Bloodsinger is a piece that you want to keep on board. Okay, yeah. And the Shedding Brute. It's fine. That is fine. And I'll start to build towards this side. I do have a Shedding Brute of my own, so I will in fact play that. And let's end turn. Now I'm playing a bit defensively here. I could have approached with Cypher's Fodder and tried to take out the Shedding Brute. But I would, if possible, I would like to draw into another Cypher's Wrath and kill the Bloodsinger off before killing off my Cypher's Fodder, just to save myself the Bloodsinger damage. So the opponent is making way towards this Faeria well here. Fine. Now we're at an impasse, but I think that it's best here actually to play Malevolent Spirit and try to get a Faeria there next turn. I'll do that, and I can of course not play a Malevolent Spirit because I have only one desert tile. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay, I should have played a desert tile. But let's end turn. And let's see what happens. Firebomb. Okay, that's fine. Now I honestly don't have a lot of choice in regards to the Shedding Brute. I think that I'll have to take my Cypher's Fodder and fight it, because I don't want the opponent to gather Faeria from both of these wells, but I can at least get down this here. And of course one alternative is the Devouring Plant here. The Devouring Plant is actually a decent choice, I think. If the opponent cannot kill the Devouring Plant next turn, the Cypher's Wrath can kill off the Shedding Brute without triggering the combat effect, so that's fine, I think. Let's end turn, and let's see what happens. Okay. 8 Faeria, 3 cards, so the options are plenty for the opponent. Let's see what comes out. Flame Spitter, okay. And Cypher's, no, okay. And another Flame Spitter, okay. Wow. So, fine. I will play another Desert Town there to get up to 3. I'll gather this Faeria. Now, the question is, do I in fact use Cypher's Wrath here? Yeah, I think that's reasonable to get rid of the Shedding Brute, because I don't want it around. This does mean that I can't play a creature this turn, but I will have to live with that. And let's end turn. Now probably the Devouring Plant will get killed next turn by the Flame Spitter, but that is fine as well. I can play a Shedding Brute or a Malevolent Spirit next turn. I think Shedding Brute is the better choice. Could be played here. That will effectively block off the Flame Spitter. So let's see what we have. More neutral lands and a Freedom Fighter. That gives the opponent a lot of Faeria, but it's still fine. This is a good counter to the Freedom Fighter. Or the Scourge Flame Spectre, that's also actually really decent. this allows me to both gather Faeria and kill off the Freedom Fighter, in fact. So I think that this is a good choice. Let's kill the Freedom Fighter, deals 3 damage to the opponent, and now the choice is, do I gather Faeria or do I in fact place down another land? I think that I will gather some Faeria, and let's end turn. Now we have the potential to finish the game next turn with the Scourge Flame Spectre and a Malevolent Spirit. We have the potential for 6 damage, and the 6 damage is enough. So let's hope that the opponent does not have a Cypher's Wrath to take out the Scourge Flame Spectre. If there's no Cypher's Wrath or other means to take this out, then the game should be ours here. So that's really nice. A good test drive for the orange deck. Or for the new orange deck, I should say. Okay, whenever... Wow, okay. Blood Obelisk, but... and a Grim Guard, that is fine. That's perfectly okay. So, that is game. Interesting game, almost mirror decks. Big thank you to my opponent, and thank you all for watching. Hope to see you again. Bye.